Hi. Um, you can see I have just half of my face applied. I think I didn't show the products of the Juice Stewart Airy Tint CC Cream on face. This is a last year products, and this has SPF 30 PA++, and this is in color 01. And you can see my face before and after, because after I have dot the things around, I figure out maybe I would like to show you that, or you would like to see how's the colors on face, because if you rub it on hand, everything's look perfect, because your hands don't have any pores on it, right? So you can see the result like before and after. And underneath my skin I have used the Golain. This is the face treatment. Actually this is this oil, the B Belle Royale, the B series. This is the sample. Then I have tried the sample and I have purchased the products. Maybe next video then. I haven't opened it yet. They're under promotion, so that's why I bought it. If it's not promotion, so since I like to use oil in the morning time under makeup, I found that maybe I continue with my things. I found with oil you will never have the problem that after you put the foundation, when you're putting the foundations, when you do it like this, some of the cream will rub off. So that is why I like to use oil underneath. And because my skin is dry, I found that to use oil depends on how oily is it. Some you might have problem like your skin will never like absorb, but some it seems like my skin like it. So you have to test it out, what oil your skin like, what your skin don't like. So this is a good color to cover like redness. Because this already have SPF 30, that's why I just put the oil, since that oil is for like moisturizing. And also some of the BB cream or things, after you apply you feel your skin is very drying, and this is not. It seems like when I apply it seems like very dry, but here my little tiny bit stickiness, but acceptable. The feel that the stickiness is feeling like it's moist kind of stickiness. It's not like jelly type of stickiness. And also the other things I want to mention is about the progesterone, the cream I have used is I've started using about 2 weeks ago, I believe. Yes, because that is my last cycle, and every time, as you know, that I mentioned that my blood pressure went up. I have migraine for every month, like the before from before my period start until the end of my period, I still have migraine for more than 6 months time. More than 6 months time, almost a year. Every time like that. It's getting worse and worse, right? But 2 weeks ago I started my cream, and this is the first cycle that after using the cream. Of course, when you have period, you have to stop the cream. And this time, firstly, most of the time before the period start, about 2 days, I will start a little bit like migraine already. And when the first day of period is terrible, but now I don't have that symptoms. Okay, hot flash still a little bit, but not much. Some people said it's better like during the winter time, but for me it's worse, because especially when you sleep, you feel hot, I kick off my blanket, and when the hot flash gone, I catch cold and have flu. Oh, that's terrible. So I have to wear enough, like just let it sweat, but not so terrible. It seems like before, or 2 weeks ago, I still like midnight, I still sweating. It's at normal. I thought the heater is too strong, but it's not, because when the night I don't have hot flash, I don't feel the heater is overheat. And now it's warmer than before. So the cream is working for me. Of course, I still have cramps when my period. So that I just take painkiller. Otherwise, I can't do anything. I want to continue with my new purchase. If you saw my follow me from Instagram, then you will know that I have purchased some drugstore products. And why I want to get this is because of the shape. You can see it has a butterflies in it. This is just the holder. Okay. And you put your fingers here, and then the good things about this is most of the time when I get the most of it is these sections will, unless your cheekbones is very flat, otherwise when you do this, your curler always pressing my cheek. Okay, but this I will not have that problems, but I haven't used it yet. I don't know how well it goes, and you have to get used to the new format, because most of the time you can see this has a frame, and now you don't have any frame, and sometimes the curler is too short, or you can't put all your lashes in, and this will not have that problems, because most of the time when I use curler, the tiny little lashes on the side will not get in or something like that, but this you will not mess it up. And also, you see when you do this, the thing here is always pressing your cheekbones, but this will not have that problem. But the other downside is you have to use to it, because now I don't know how to adjust the fillings. Let me see. is how to adjust is this side, the top, pressing on. You have to use, I have to, or you have another way to press against your eyelids. Yes. Oh, quite okay. So you don't need to do like like that anymore, because this plastic is wider than most of the yes, the plastic. You see, the plastic itself is thicker. So most of the time when we use this, because it's narrow, so we do like this to make the lashes curl instead of like this. So we have to do it like, make the curve like this, right? Otherwise, if you do it, it will be too sharp. Your lashes will look like this, because before, after, then we have to go like, make it curve like that. But this, I don't need to, I just, because it's thick enough, you don't need to do the motion of that. I always wonder, how come no one will think of this, like no gap, so I don't always need to put my lashes in. And then my lips, you can see it's more moist than just now. This is another purchase. Is protection lip, has SPF 18 on it, and moistures and protections. And here, you just need very tiny little bit. And even though my dry lips, you can see before and now. And I have make another one. This is has color, organic color lip, and it has 3 colors, one pink, one orange, and I believe this is the darker color it has. Minty smell. It has the smell of like mentholatum or Vicks. If you don't like mentholatums or Vicks, those menthol rub, don't get this. The other things, that's why I haven't finished my makeup, is because I want to show this is a new shape of eyeliner, which has a big box and is only come in a pen. And this set, just you can just remove by water or warm water, and it has slim eyeliner, and it's, you see the shape. It's like this. Because it sets like, the point is your pen can do like this. You don't need to let's see. And also have some moisturized skincare effect. Oh, hair or the lashes. Let me have my mirror, otherwise I can't see. Oh, very fine. It's finer than the is finer than what's the boxes said. The tips actually, the textures is not the same as the other liquid liner, because the other is like plastic. You can, you know, like very plasticky, and this one, the textures is like felt pen, the whiteboard. Those you can see has like fibery textures. It's not very smooth as the other, but it's very quite easy to apply. It seems like it stayed pretty well on the top, even though when I blink, most of the time it will melt and transfer to my lower eye, to my waterline. Let's see. Stay very well. I just dot underneath because I don't want it to be too harsh on my under eye. Okay, the next thing is this is the Tilaka. Is it Tilaka? Tilaka. So you will remember this logo. And can you imagine how big this is? It didn't say it says in English. So it's come like this orange color. You can see the sponge. Actually, I hardly use the sponge because in a big, you know how many grams this box has, but I like this color very much. I used to use it to blend my my loose powder, like for example, or sometimes I use it let me see, anasui. I like this one very much because it really will minimize my pores and it doesn't look powdery. Liking this, very liking this. You can see I almost, during this whole 2 months, I mainly use this than the Chanel. I have tried the Chanel, and then afterward I use this to, like the Chanel Sui, to run over again. What I do is, if the color is too pink, then I will just put this little orange color, or actually to use it as a blending color. Like for example, it's very light and is buildable. Or sometimes the foundation color is too what you call, too greenish or something. I will just put just like this instead of using some brown color, especially if you have very small face people, like very narrow. I don't suggest that you use like contour, you know. And then I will use this. Okay, even though I haven't put any mascara on. Is it okay? Is it very easy? It's not from my curl, because my curl is not the same shape as this. See? The tips is this socks. Okay, just you can use any socks. The thing is, you have to cut the toe out, and then to flip it inside out. Okay, flip it inside out and then start to curl it. If you like your curl to be like more feminine, like bigger, then you use thicker socks or longer socks, so the loops you make, the donut you make, will be thicker. Okay, you see? Actually, I have purchased something that they do, like when you do the, what you call that things, and then you put your hair, that is too sticky and you can't use that one for this purpose. And then the other tips is, when you tie your hair, you have to tie your hair, but I just tie it very loosely for sample. Okay, just easier for me to explain. Okay, you have to figure out, because like if you do like this way, you see here is always it won't lose. But if you do it the other way, when you turn, your socks will be undo. Okay, so you have to make sure that when you flip, the edge have to facing outside. Okay, you know what I mean? Like this, facing outside. So when you curl it, just curl, just like this. Of course, you can just get some kid socks. If you want it very tiny, just use kid socks and cut it, and you can make a lot of small ones to make it more small curl. Okay, just now you can see my whole hair, can fix it into these things. Just the same concept, but make sure your hair is, if your hair is dry, you can just spray your hair or lightly wet your hair tiny little bit. And I have tried that. When my hair is dry, I use moisturizer, some leave-on moisturizer, hair moisturizer. I just do the, after I tie it, and then I just do this side, because otherwise my root will be falling off, like limp. you can see. I'm using this brand right now if someone want to know which want to start, because they said when I read, they said make sure it's called, I remember it says a is it UPS standard or UP something standard of I put more information down there. This one, because it don't have mineral oil, is very important because I have a little bit allergy reaction with mineral oil. And yes, beside the I don't have migraine anymore so far, touch wood. Okay, is that my eyelid my allergy from the retainer also improved. So I think the things irritate my hormones also. I don't know why, but it seems like that way. Okay, yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.